Water pumps in California was shut down to protect a 2-inch minnow. Now, since then, farmers and workers have been protesting that decision and appealing to lawmakers to reverse it. Our own Ainsley Earhart visited the region in May. Take a look at this.
California's Central Valley is considered by many to be the richest and most productive farmland in the nation. But this land is being threatened by the small, harmless-looking minnow called the Delta smelt. Recently, it has landed on the endangered species list, prompting a federal court to shut down vital pumps to farmers to help preserve it.
All the farmers along all this land, which is 2/3 of the state of California, have depended on water to grow their crops. But the water's turned off here, so none of these farmers can expect to get any water.
That's correct.
2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. This was a canal full of gushing water, irrigating the farmland here in the San Joaquin Valley. But as you can see, it is all dried up.
The pumps were turned off after environmentalists won a federal court case.
What we have today is a man-made drought brought on by laws passed by Congress to where we're taking the breadbasket of the world and starving it of water to save little fish, which is outrageous.
And joining me now is actor, comedian Paul Rodriguez. He has been an outspoken opponent of shutting down the pumps. Paul, good to see you.
Thank you, Sean. You know, we're not going to be farmers any longer. We're going to be selling firewood because our trees won't last another 6 months without any water. It's a really sad situation that those of us who chose to farm, my mother and my family in the central San Joaquin, perhaps the most fertile soil in the world, are now just sitting there getting ready to go on welfare or some other kind of support because we can't farm.
Paul, this is so serious, and it's almost mind-numbing that this could happen. All right, so we showed the little Delta smelt, this little minnow fish that is now on the endangered species list. Now, they literally have shut down. You are getting, and farmers are getting, 0% water. Their trees and their farms are dying. Is that right?
Yes, in other years they've given us less allocation, and we put in drip irrigation. We try to compromise to try to continue to get our crops out. But now the second opinion from the Federal States Fisheries Commission has come out, and they're saying that our actions, we're like 300, 400 miles inland, our actions is also threatening the killer whale, the steelhead, and also the green sturgeon. Now, these fish I've never seen.
Yeah, but the killer whale is what, 60 miles away?
The killer whale, I've never seen one on the highway, you know, but apparently we're affecting their reproduction, you know. I don't know what to do. It's so ridiculous. They might as well they've taken 80,000 jobs. Mendota, little city of Mendota and Firebaugh has 41% unemployment, the highest in the nation. How I got involved is simply because there was no water coming to our farm, and the problem here is that there isn't a drought. There's plenty of water. We've tried everything from doing bubbles and lights to prevent the fish. We've even asked for a peripheral canal. They're close to all these ideas. I think that when the Endangered Species Act was put on, it didn't take humans into consideration. I don't know what they want us to do. We tried to get the attention of the administration. Mr. Salazar was gracious enough to fly over our valley, but didn't land. I don't know why. There's plenty of place to land now, you know, because there's no farming going on.
Yeah, but
it's pathetic.
This is not funny. I mean, this is a little minnow fish. And literally their farms are becoming worthless, their crops are dying, their trees are dying. You can't bring these back. What about the humans? How about the endangered human list here? I mean, they're willing to just wipe out the economy in this important, vital, growing area of our country.
We mean nothing, apparently. You know, America doesn't do much of anything that's really good anymore, apparently, from what you know. But we are the best farmers in the world. We grow the most food at least expense. If people are happy with foreign oil, you're going to love your foreign food, your milk coming from China. What we're saying here is, why do this? You know, they don't understand that without the food that we grow in the valley, your prices are going to go up. It's not going to help the economy. Putting 80,000 of us out of work is not going to be a good stimulus package. I appeal to Mr. Obama to consider and look at us.
I hope he does. He's certainly not going to listen to me. Maybe you'll have more of an opportunity to speak to him. Let me ask you this. Go ahead.
Let me remind everyone that fish, they have powerful lobbies, but they don't vote. Fish do not vote. We do. And we're going to remember this when elected officials. We need those federal pumps open yesterday. We need the water desperately. I can't believe this is solely on America. They passed this law without putting into consideration our lives. We live there.
Paul, this is serious stuff. This is not a laughing matter. I mean, you're known for being a great comedian. Look, in the past, it's very interesting. I always thought you were more left of center. And as a matter of fact, I think I remember some years ago you taking a shot at me somewhere. I don't remember laughing.
Well,
but this has changed your political...
You're big enough to take it.
What?
And this has changed, not only this has not changed my political point of view, it has changed everyone around me. We have always been lifelong devoted Democrats. I supported Mr. Obama. You know, I'm part of the I love you, Mr. Obama group. But that patina starting to fade. I want my lover to call me. There's 80,000 of us over here hoping to get some reciprocation here. Listen, we need to continue to farm, and we need that water open badly. I appeal to Mr. Ken Salazar, the Interior Secretary, to please land this time. Talk to us. Come see us. Look at the faces that you're affecting.
Listen, Paul, this is serious. These are 80,000 jobs. You're right. The price of food is going to go up. This is one area in the country, for those that don't know this area, around the Fresno area of California, where you can grow just about anything. It is some of the most...
We're blessed.
You're totally blessed. And we're blessed because of the hard work of the farmers, because we get to eat the great food, which is now dying. And it's because of a little minnow fish and this crazy endangered species.
They have to decide. They have to decide, Sean, whether you want fresh vegetables coming from China or Chile or someplace else, or you come from the San Joaquin Valley, where you have the Federal Food Administration looking over it. This problem can be solved. They could open these pumps. There's enough water for the fish and for people. What there isn't is the will to do the right thing here for whatever reasons. You know, California is functioning with an antiquated system that was built in the 40s and the 50s. This would be a great idea. Part of the stimulus package should come in. This would create jobs, widen the canals. This could serve everybody. It's a win-win situation. I don't know what the reasoning is, but we don't have any water, and desperate people do desperate things. Yesterday, I believe some truckers wanted to stop the highway. Things are just going to get worse. We're not moving. We're not going anywhere, and we're going to get that water.
These farms are dying, Paul, and I got to tell you, anything we can do to help you, I wish you all the best in this effort, and I hope, look, President Obama, don't do it for me. Do it for Paul Rodriguez. Do it for the 80,000 jobs. Do it for the farmers.
Come and visit us. I want to extend a visit to you, Sean. Come and visit us in the valley. The odds of having Mr. Obama down there are slim. Of course, he's open to come and see us, but you should come down there. Focus this powerful microphone on our dilemma like you have. We truly appreciate that.
I'm not going to let it go. I promise you, and I will talk.
Well, God bless.
I will do everything I can do, and when we talk, we'll talk about who we can get to maybe influence this administration. We cannot lose these jobs at this time with our economy. We cannot raise the price of food this way over a ridiculous issue like this. But I admire what you're doing. By the way, I fully have completely Hannitized you now. And,
yes, you have, and I apologize for... There are no more jokes about Hannity coming this way.
Don't worry. There's a whole list of other comedians out there that have taken plenty of shots.
I'm going to have to work on some material for Combs now. There's plenty to work there with.
All right. Paul, good to talk to you, and we'll be following the issue.
God bless. Be well.
God bless you and the farmers. Thank you. And coming up, he is one of the all-time greats in sports.